but may not fully understand.
Exactly. Economics isn't just about money. It's about how we make decisions. From spending, saving, to understanding why things cost what they do.
And we have some incredible guests with us today who will help us break it down. Please join me in welcoming Miss Belahadia, Sir Maray, Sir Kalina, Miss Tamar, Miss Shara.
We're excited to have everyone here. Today's show will be fun and informative with lots of interactive games and discussions. So let's get started.
So, let's dive right in. Economics is about making decisions with limited resources, but it can apply to many aspects of our life. Miss Francis, can you explain how economics affects our daily choices?
Kahit sa pamamagitan ng pagbili natin ng mga gusto nating gamit sa online lang, ito ay gawaing ekonomiya. At pagbili ng pagkain sa pang-araw-araw. Ito ay gawaing ekonomiya. Ang ekonomiya ay nasa paligid natin.
Exactly. And even small decisions, like whether to buy a cup of coffee or to save money, are part of the bigger picture of economics.
Exactly. And it's not just about money. Time is a resource too. Mr. Kalina, how does time affect economic decisions?
Time is limited resources. For example, students decide how much time to spend studying versus working part-time. This is influenced by economics.
So, it's not just about spending money, but managing all your resources, money, time, and energy.
Now, let's play a fun game called Economic Dilemma. We'll present some real-life scenarios and each guest will have to make a decision. Then we'll discuss what the best economic choice is. So, first scenario, you have 500 pesos for the week. Do you A, spend it all on food and entertainment? B, save some for emergencies? Or C, invest in something that can grow your money? Ms. Balahaja, letter C. Letter C. Sir?
Can you guys please explain why it is your choice?
Dahil po pag-isip ko, gumagamit ko siya sa pamamalago at sa mga biglaang pamamalago.
Dahil sa pamamagitan ng pag-invest, maaaring mas lumabot pa ang pera at naigastos natin siya sa services A at B. Maaaring natin pambili ng pagkain pag dumami at maaaring natin ipagsabi pag lumibig.
So thank you for those answers. Scenario 2. You are a business owner. The price of your ingredients has increased. Do you A, increase prices? B, reduce portion sizes? Or C, find a cheaper alternative?
Why? May letter C.
Dahil po, mas makakatulong pa rin po sa ating mga kapabayan pag minsan ang po tayo mga kapalitan.
Pwede nung binibenta ko, wala nang hindi ba yung original product ko kasi siyempre, pagka siyempre yung mga produkto mo, pwede mo mawalan para yung
So ngayon, narinig natin yung ibang sagot ng mga business owner or mga educators natin ngayon. At magkakaroon ng Econotalks!
Gusto mo ba mapansin ng flash mo? Bumili ka ng Nabisco para mapili na special siya pag binigay mo ito, Nabisco.
Pag 3 pataas, mag
prices of things you buy every day?
Of course, currently buying determine the price of that. Sample, pag nababa yung supply namin, mataas yung demand namin. Kasi parang nagkakaiba na kami ng product, hindi namin yung approve sa mga customer. Yung supply, kataas siya pag may bago lang labas na phone. Kunyari sa iPhone. Pag may labas na iPhone 16, pag nabili na yung iba, parang bago ba siya ng presyo, tapos yung bagong labas, yung may tataas. Kasi dadami yung supply ng iPhone 16.
So it's all about balance. If there's too much of something, prices can fall. And if something is short, supply prices go up.
Exactly. And we can see this with everything from gas prices to food. Now, Sir Maray, have you ever seen this happening in your business?
Yes. There are small different. Even the shortage in flour or sugar, I have to use my drugs to stable in my body.
This is a perfect example of how supply and demand affects everyday business. Now, let's test how well we know the prices of things in today's economy with our second game, Guess the Price. We'll show you some pictures of common products and everyone will guess their price. The closest guess wins. So, this is the first picture. Diba? So, magkano? Five dalawa. Doon?
I don't know.
No. Five din ba? Ano yan? Yung pinaka-sagot mo talaga sa iba't ibang store, pero yung mas malapit si Miss Era, 2-ish siya, and tama din naman si Miss Kamar. May ibang mga small grocery na nagtitinda na tatlo na. So, next picture. $25 isa. Kali ba lahat siya?
So the correct answer is from Miss Tamar. But even though it ranges from different prices, pero ang magkakagas or magkakaparehas is 25 pesos each or plus 1,000.
Okay, last picture.
Entry ba?
Wait, isa. It's the last one. And yes, it's the last one. So, parang kahit isa.
So the final answer is 7 pesos. Dahil sa mga agriculturists natin, mga farmers, kaya nagkaka-increase ang the economics of the agriculture and of course the economy. So the answer is 7 pesos. Wow, we've learned so much how economics affect our lives today. From basic decision making on how to supply and demand change the prices we pay.
And we gotta say some things too. Thanks to our amazing guests for sharing their insights.
Before we wrap up, Miss Balahadia, what's your final piece of advice for anyone who looking to make better economic decisions?
Kung bago sa tao, mag-sensing ka o pipili ka at mag-invest ka, ay isipin mo lagi ang long-term effect.
Wise words, and thank you for all the guests for joining us today.
Thanks to our viewers for tuning in. We hope you gained valuable insight into the world of economics.
Until next time, stay smart with your choices and join us on Economics. For more exciting